welcome to your reading. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. Hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever the message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Thank you for all of the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. It truly means the world to me. If you would like a private reading, more information about that will be in my About tab on my page. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description box below. Let's see what Spirit has for you. We're just going to be taking a look at your overall energies, the current energy surrounding you, and what's been going on. For my Virgos. Current energies for Virgo. Well, Virgo, it looks like there is a definite desire, or you have been taking action on creating distance between you and something else that made you kind of feel like you're in survival mode. This could be a thought process, a way of just thinking, going about things, but this also could just be another person's energy, because we also see communication in the reverse, which tells me that this distance has intention or reason behind it to stop communication with whatever it was that you were dealing with that kind of made you feel in this survival mode type of energy. After that, we have release and influence in the reverse. You're no longer letting something influence you or your life negatively in any way, shape, or form. You're releasing whatever it is you need to release on a personal level, even if that means people. I mean, especially people, but even if that means like your own personal ways of repeating cycles or repeating patterns, or your own thought processes or patterns that kind of hinder your growth or progression or have you in this fight or flight type of mode. I see you feeling more at peace with yourself, at peace with the decisions that you're making in regards to creating this distance. Let's see what the tarot has for you. For Virgo. Yeah. There you are, Virgo, the Hermit. All right. So there was definitely something that was like stagnant in your life. There was somebody that was codependent on you or tried to make you codependent on them. This is somebody that never really had much stability to begin with, but they played a good, they put on a good show. This is someone that kind of acts like they have it all together or they know themselves, but emotionally and financially, this person is not they're either very selfish in regards to how they express their emotions or communicate them, and very selfish with their money, or they just don't actually have it. But this is someone that claims like they know themselves, they hold themselves on a high pedestal, but in reality, they're really codependent on your energy or your love or your attention, you know? This is someone that they would have did everything they could for as long as they could to kind of keep you in this like toxic pattern or cycle, because it was to their advantage. They were getting what they needed out of it, which was your energy. but in return, you weren't getting anything except an unstable version of them or an inauthentic version of them. They juggled you. They made you feel like an option. They used their love as something, they used their love as a form of like justification as to why they could keep you in that energy or why they put you in that energy. When in reality, that wasn't justifying anything. That was just the cherry on top of them showing their true colors and being selfish. But I see you moving on from this, feeling a lot more confident and abundant because of this, because of that, because of moving on. This is you dodging a bullet, starting a new path and taking your time, or in regards to rebuilding. But with what I see in these cards, this is an absolute failed attempt or failed relationship, or I don't want to say that. This is something that did not work out. There was a lot of potential at the beginning or at the start, but the reason that you're creating distance is because you saw that it was never really going to be successful in the ways that you hoped it would have been. You saw that this was more so draining your energy than adding vitality to it. Communication in reverse with the sun in reverse. There's definitely a lack of communication. There's no desire on your end to kind of retouch base with this energy on the outside, at least. But on the inside, I feel like you're kind of on the same page, you know? I feel like you just don't want anything to do with this. You don't feel successful. You don't feel seen. You don't feel heard. You don't feel respected when you're around this energy. So you're kind of trying to not make it yourself aware to them. It's like you're not hiding, but you're definitely not trying to backtrack at all, it looks like. Now that you're out of this kind of survival, fight or flight type of place, you're feeling a lot more certain about the path that you're walking moving forward. You feel like there's actually, you can, it's like, yeah, you can breathe again, but it's like you finally feel more respected or more inspired. You feel like you can actually see the end, you know? For a long time, you might have felt like you were just doing circles, or like, it's like you were getting promised that the end, or like the end goal was going to be a thing, but you just kept finding yourself back at the beginning. Now it's like you can actually see the path forward. You can see that you will be victorious. You will be happy. You will be in better connections and better relationships. It's like you get this like little pep in your step again, you know? And I feel like with Release and the Hermit, there's a lot of, I think definitely some ways of believing or seeing yourself. I feel like dealing with this energy kind of became discouraging over time. So I feel like you're kind of like realigning yourself, with your higher self, and like telling yourself the correct story. Because I feel like you were being sold, you were kind of believing in a false narrative because you were just believing in a false person. You were having hope. You had hope for, or love for, something that was just not honest to you or honest with you. And I feel like that kind of misconstrued your perception of what your reality actually is, or who you actually are. You know, there's this rebuilding, but within the self type of phase after this period of releasing. And with the Eight of Pentacles and influence being in reverse, some of you could be really focused on work right now, like specifically focused on work, not really allowing yourself to get distracted by anything, because you're trying to basically get to where you were promised you were gonna go. It's like way back when with this energy, there was these hopes or desires, or like these promises, or this certainty about where you would end up with that energy. But now it's like you're kind of doing things on your own, or you're dreaming for yourself now, you know? And I feel like you're just putting in the work to manifest those dreams. You're not letting any external or outside influences deter you off the path of making your dreams become your reality, you know? You're not really dependent on anyone else right now, it looks like. Which, I'm not gonna say it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just gonna say it's a thing. You're like, I don't know, you're doing your own thing, and you're doing it seems like contently, happily. For Virgo. Six of Wands again. Recognition. I like to see it. Also have the Nine of Wands, determination. Yeah, you're focused. Judgment, Angel of the Past. The Lovers, Angels of Commitment. Damn. Also have Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands, and Nine of Swords. Stress, vision, leadership. With the Six of Wands being here twice, now the King of Wands, Queen of Wands on the bottom. Creativity, leadership, recognition. You're definitely on the path of, you're committed to yourself, or you're committed to your vision, and you're on the path of becoming a very influential person or an influential leader with influence in reverse. And then the Eight of Pentacles, you also could be trying to like like reestablish your influence in whatever field you're in, or like reestablish your power or throne, you know? You could be meeting another fire sign, like a counterpart, but I feel like you're a bit, like your stresses are good stresses at this point. I feel like you're already cleansed or like let go of whatever energy you needed to. And I feel like these stresses are all kind of like, I'm not gonna say all, but I feel like a lot of the things that you stress about or worry about is just like how to be your best self, or like how to make sure that you're capitalizing on your endeavors in the most like efficient way, or just being a better leader or being a good leader. I feel like you could be stressed about connecting with your creative side or your creativity, or maybe like feeling like the vision is, you can see the end, or you can like, you know what you want, but there's some missing pieces. I feel like these stresses are just things to work through, nothing to like hinder your growth or progression or throw you off. You could be finding a new love commitment as well, a new person. What do we have for Virgo? Yeah, we got heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Then we also have karma. You will reap what you have sown. And we have marriage. Damn, right next to the Lovers. Damn. Some of you are definitely getting in a relationship, or you're talking to someone. We have success. Problems to be resolved. Good news. Great happiness. Spirit wants you to know this is what's on the way, Virgo. You are on the road to success. Yeah, that's a fact. A wish is granted. Damn, Virgo. Tulip, great passion. I feel like you're very passionate about what you do. Your love for it is kind of reflected back to you through it as well, or it's starting to be. Your genuine love for whatever it is you do, or whoever you're about to be with, is going to be reflected back to you. A chain of events that will affect your life. Damn. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Advice from a friend. Last one, we have older man on the bottom of the deck. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Virgo, keep doing what you're doing, for real. You're doing good. We have Earth on the split. Keep creating that distance between that old version of you, or that old reality, and the one that you want for yourself. We have many paths, and then we have soul retrieval. All paths lead to spirit. What you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Consider the traveler who met two stonemasons. He asks one what he is doing, and the mason replies, I am squaring out this stone. He asks the other, who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, I am building a cathedral. One man has a job, the other man has found his work and calling. He is part of an endeavor much greater than himself. Be sure you pick a path with a heart. And I feel like you absolutely do. With passion being here, love, deep affection and caring, with heart, great happiness. I feel like you're in it for the right reasons, because you want to be in it, in regards to whatever it is you're doing or whatever you're manifesting. Your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path through this earth as well as your journey through the stars. Yeah, dream big and then dream bigger. If you think you've dreamed big enough, take another step. Because the world's yours, Virgo, it looks like. If you can release yourself from whatever it is, that beaten path, there's nothing that is preventing you from achieving or obtaining the life of your dreams. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, or your innocence. Didn't I say that? I was like, it's like you're getting this pep in your step again. Yeah. Or your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, and to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again. You are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one. Go for the journey back to Eden. Virgo, I hope this message resonated with you. Yeah, this was a great reading, and I will see you soon. If you like this reading, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. You can leave a donation if you would like, not required. And we have the sun on the bottom and the circle. You're connected to the one, you're connected to the whole, to the all, and you're doing it gracefully. You found yourself back. You've like reconnected with yourself in a graceful way. You've let these cycles complete and fall away, and you've released them in a way that you should be very proud of. You should be proud of yourself for coming this far and handling everything how you did, because life is never easy. It's a bunch of different things. So if you can do it like that, like a boss, and be successful in the outcome, know yourself, have a vision, you're on the right path.